Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Oh, shoot. God.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Handoff running right. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a first set of downs.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry John.
Oh, a sack.
Let's go, Seminole.
Defense making a big play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. You think back to the Michigan teams, and they've been exceptional. They've had defensive line play just like that.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
What in the world? This dude got freaking...
the first down.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left.
Oh.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he
joystick freaking jukebox.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Finding space at the 20. He stops, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, no, they did not cut him off.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And slow that dude down.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Oh, slow this down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call.
Oh, they slow us down.
They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes
Look at what I had picked.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge
I don't know. I caught that. That was a prayer.
Good job here by this offense.
Take it, though.
This first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to the end zone.
You dropped that ball, but catch the other one.
But it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your...
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds room at the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Freaking touchdown, dude.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
He's moving, he's going.
Breaking free at midfield. They
I
stop
gotta
him,
cover
but it's a
him,
first
dude.
down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
How are all of y'all getting? Look at you slowing down. Slowed you down, slowed you down.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Just ran away.
And then I can do it like that.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time for one more play
Stand
here.
there, man.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Spinning out of the tackle. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Back at it.
I didn't even pick a play.
Getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. One down, but the game.
How they gonna give me a Hail Mary?
Plus 42.
But Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and
Freaking
receivers that
bullshit.
they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Skerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. You're not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big
Y'all killing your boy. Y'all killing your
How about the
boy.
call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here.
Oh, the comeback was there.
Hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Come on, man. This is just make-believe, dude.
Space at the 50. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
First down and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Look how slow he is. These dudes are not this slow.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, crap.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this,
Stop.
results in quick and positive results.
the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion.
Damn, he slapped on that.
Nicely. The defensive stop.
Forgetting he does that.
Really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled, but 1st down.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown.
You can't do nothing with our whole defense.
Really make a game
Running 3 miles per hour.
the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Will he score here? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
I feel like Whitney Houston, I got nothing. Absolutely nothing.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Oh, what did I just do? Good.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
The quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Dude, come on, man. This is...
20. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled.
There's no way you play like this all year and then this bullcrap happens in the game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on
Really
the field.
stop
This offense tried to bounce back in the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left side.
Oh, crap. That's the wrong.
But this one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
I hit square, dude. That's a quick out.
First down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the fair catch signal for and take it. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
42 spot.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. first down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun running play call.
The goal is to block people.
Loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down to this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Looking right, this one caught. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Dude, my dudes are literally standing still.
And a big game.
Nothing I can do about that.
The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that
Literally
ball gets
nothing I can do about it.
There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT.
What?
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Oh, there you go.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Want to speak to Chase?
Kick this away to start the second half.
Oh, thank you.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out. Look at that. He's still going.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
the important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
That's how you know they souped up.
It's on the offense. It's a change of possession.
That's hilarious.
And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. State offense is back out on the field.
Oh, shoot.
Handoff to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Moving at the second level of the defense now. And he's got it again. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by his defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jordan.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact
this is so
defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's picked for a third time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Just let him catch it.
Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That's one way to be able to move the football.
I don't know who showed up to play today, but it wasn't with the we play all year.
Galvanize an offense.
Nittany Lions looking to cash in.
Definitely a CPU dupe.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Look, he dove to the left. Okay.
To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
He running forward, and my dude dives to the left.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect.
It'd be good if you put your hands up.
Looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly.
Oh,
another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring run and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
how did he stop? They literally stopped him.
Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on.
I'm about to put Tupac on.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here comes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long.
Dude, if you throw it in front of him,
Stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
it's a first
Well, that
down.
receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's a shot toward the
He
right
threw that
sideline.
short. How you throwing that short?
Long throw, incomplete, a fourth down
Everything is
stop.
off, man. They got my whole team off.
Good job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Just pounding away for another big gain. But you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very
Look at that. How does he?
by this offense and by this running back.
Don't even worry about it. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It's computer. He literally tries to tackle away from the runner. That's like 4 times that's happened.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's the option play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pocket breaking down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete.
Open.
As he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Big time.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Grab behind the line, it's Helm. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Fresh set it out to the offense, 1st down. It's a run to the left.
They slowed him down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So,
touchdown, Nittany Lions. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Penn State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Crossing the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Back to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field, so if you give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive.
It's from the secondary.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try the right here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the
that dude ain't fumbled all year.
Line in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
4th down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Penn State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up with his possession. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to...
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the The Michigan offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense
that play don't ever work.
Here with 26 seconds to play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the pass rush has got
circle is open.
Back-to-back sacks. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Context as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the